Social media serves as a major information source, but the abundance of content makes it susceptible to misinformation. To combat this, social media platforms have implemented fact-checking mechanisms in collaboration with independent evaluators like Google's fact-check label, Twitter's Birdwatch, and Facebook's third-party fact-checking program. Let's start with Facebook's third-party fact-checking initiative. It involves partnering with unbiased evaluators to assess the accuracy of news content on the platform, reducing the visibility of false posts, and displaying warning labels for misinformation. Number 2, the Birdwatch program on Twitter. Twitter has launched a prototype program called Birdwatch, which allows users to identify and annotate inaccurate or misleading information on the platform, providing additional content and notes that appear as a sidebar next to the tweet. Google has partnered with fact-checking organizations to implement a fact-check label, visible on Google's News and Search, which includes a summary of the findings and a link to the complete fact-checked article. Fact-checking programs on social media platforms aim to promote accuracy and combat misinformation, but face challenges due to the vast volume of information shared by billions of users, posing scalability issues. So the number one shortcoming is scalability. The scalability of fact-checking procedures poses a challenge for social media networks as they strive to handle the immense volume of information shared on their platforms, given the high number of users and numerous posts. Number 2 is reliance on outside fact-checkers. Social media platforms rely on external fact-checkers to evaluate and determine the accuracy of content, which can lead to biases or conflicting assessments of the same information. Number 3 is limited impact and reach. Despite the efforts made by social media platforms to combat the spread of misinformation, users often encounter misleading content, and reversing the damage caused by its widespread sharing and propagation can be difficult. Social media fact-checking initiatives, while aiming to promote accuracy and curb misinformation, have raised concerns about potential side effects. So these are the concerns. Number 1 is censorship and speech restrictions. Concerns have been raised that fact-checking initiatives on social media could lead to censorship and limitations on freedom of expression, especially if the process is perceived as biased or influenced by political motivations. 2. Difficulty in defining false information. The identification of false information can be challenging, especially when it comes to political speech and opinion, where determining accuracy can become more complex. Number 3, misuse of fact-checking labels. There have been instances where dishonest individuals have misused fact-checking labels to spread incorrect information or create skepticism towards the fact-checking process.